What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Out of the Abyss. Taranta Gosh is the DM through the series, so Taryn, why don't you set us up for today?
Will do. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to bring you back into where we were. The party had been out on a 5-month hiatus doing their own thing, and they got a strange message from King Brunor Battlehammer from Galtgrim, asking them to come to them immediately to describe the issues which were upsetting and having issues with the Underdark, specifically the amount of demons that have suddenly sprung up there. The party arrived and gave their story to King Battlehammer, after which he tasked them with trying to find their way to Graven Hollow to try and find a solution to the number of demon lords that are now living in the Underdark. The number should be 0, and it's much higher than that. 3 confirmed at this point by the party themselves. And so the best way to get to find the directions to Graven Hollow was to find their way to Mantel Dirth, a Zentarum stronghold in the Underdark. Having secured help from all of the different factions within Galtagrim, the party is set out from there to a secret entrance to a path to get to Mantel Dirth, with Theron leading the way. And so that's where we're going to start. The 5 of you have exited from Galtagrim. There's the cave system that you have to navigate through, which, you have the dwarves leading you along the way. And as you get towards the front of the entrance of the cave, you see a figure you haven't seen in probably about 5-6 months. That of a small Kenku.
Well, that chap does look kind of familiar. I can't quite place it, though.
It's Shrike, idiot.
Who?
Yes, who?
Yeah, actually, who?
Shrike, surely. He's our communications officer. Well, he was a communications officer.
Resign.
I do recall a traveling companion. Hello, fine Kenku. And where have your travels taken you in the interim?
Shrike makes a bunch of crowd noises, almost like a parrot would.
Huh?
Yes.
I go over to Den. Did you get that?
I have no idea what he means, but he's here now, so that's good, I guess. He can help. You're here to help, Shrike?
Yes.
That's good enough for me.
Well, Shrike, this is Rupert, and I'm gonna pull out Woolly Rupert and present it to Shrike. Woolly Rupert is I guess I'll explain. This is a new member of our group. He's been traveling with us now for some time. This is the first Earl of the spell jamming vessel Yatja, Woolly Rupert. He is a giant space hamster, and he's actually just regular sized. Well, yes, he is a giant space hamster, but we have miniaturized him so that he would be more easier to accommodate here on Toril.
First Earl?
Yes, actually. He is mine and Den's superior.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't get what's going on here.
Den.
I was here. And I'm gonna hold up Woolly Rupert to Kyber now. And he's just kind of fiddle there and make squeaking noises as hamsters do.
You did dismiss him when we were leaving the monastery, didn't you?
I possibly.
Yeah, I don't think he has met Rupert. Giant hamster.
Dan.
I
Yes,
believe it's a miniature giant space hamster.
Yeah, exactly that. Yes, he is a giant space hamster, but he has been. What's that, Rupert? I hold it up to my ear, and it's just making squeaking noises. Uh, uh here, and I hold him out to Kyber.
Kyber will take him.
And it's a fucking gerbil, you know, it's just running around squeaking like you.
And he's your boss.
Correct.
You know what? I can't judge.
Believe it or not, there are far stranger things in wild space.
Dan.
yes, Goop.
Now that we're all here, don't we need to do election for leader?
I mean, we could have an election now, or we could have an election in a couple weeks.
But what if we need leader?
Well, if it's a question of leadership, I could personally attest that Wooly Rupert is an excellent tactician and has never led the spelljamming vessel Yatja astray under his command.
I'm not voting for Rupert.
What?
Sorry, I voted for him on the ship, but I'm not voting for him here. Okay?
Wow, you really just told your boss no.
Yes, I did.
All right.
We have to have a
Wait.
separation of ship protocols and Underdark protocols.
You know, I can respect this wisdom. There is a difference in tactical decision making from navigating a vessel as opposed to being on the ground party. So,
Exactly. No disrespect to Rupert.
of
Of
course,
course.
he says that there's none taken.
Of course not.
I could try to lead. I live there.
Well, Goop, you're still second.
Yeah,
Are you
No,
not?
I'm not.
You
There's
weren't
there's
fired.
no roles, is there?
You're second. I'm still
I am second.
navigator and health and safety officer. Shrike is still communications officer. We've simply lost our leader.
Ooh.
How did you guys? So you guys just
We had the
elected
elections.
roles?
Yes.
So-
KFAR was our leader.
I can be second leader.
That's surprisingly diplomatic. I mean, no
Yes.
offense to you guys, but you guys kind of aren't. You guys kind of weren't the. I guess let's vote for a type when I ran into you.
Of course, we voted democratically.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I think, you know what? I think Kyber, everything I know about you, you seem like you've got a good sense of direction. You know, I nominate Kyber as our new leader, at least interim leader until proper elections.
Question: what would being the leader entail?
When Coop asks questions, you placate him.
yes, but also during discussions of tactical decision making, we would defer mostly to your judgment.
Also, you tell us what we are doing, like our job.
I mean, I have been in charge of lower members of the gauntlet on missions.
Seems like you're set for the job. Then you have my vote. Everyone else?
Is there a reason that you wouldn't take the position? Den, you seem like a fairly level-headed person.
Oh no, I'm more middle management type. I'm already the navigator and health and safety officer. I couldn't possibly also be the leader. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's simple. If Den does not want the position and Kyber is disinterested in the process, I believe my nomination for Wooly Rupert is the only one standing.
Wait, who are we voting for?
Pretty sure Kyber hasn't declined quite yet. He was just confused as to his role.
I mean, if it makes
Yeah,
it
I-
easier, since I'm leading us towards, where we're going, I could always take over the role of navigator, at least until we get to the stronghold.
I bequeath upon you the role of navigator.
Well, now
That's
hold
how
on.
you're now navigator.
I am an expert in the Underdark, its architecture, and at navigating it. If you recall, it
So-
was I who led us from the Underdark in the first place.
I haven't heard that in a while. We haven't heard that in a while.
While that may be the case, you're very likely unfamiliar with our routes for traversing underneath. However, once we get to the stronghold and anything beyond there, if such is your expertise, then obviously we'll be relying upon it.
I propose instead of this stranger guiding us, maybe we should be co-navigators.
The entire reason he's with us right now is to navigate us to their special secret stronghold.
Yes, but I don't trust him. I'd prefer to have a hand involved.
I mean,
You're kind of gonna have to learn to trust him. He's the only direction we have.
that's
Learn.
very leaderly of you to say, Kyber.
We're voting for Kyber. I
I mean-
also vote for Kyber.
What I mean, what? So we're I mean, the process here seems to be voting somewhat democratically, which means that you'll basically you decide over consensus. So I mean, why don't we just do that over the course of our adventure rather than necessarily having a set leader, as it were?
To
But then
placate
we-
Goop. Because if there's no leader, then Goop can't be second.
Okay, so if the only point is to placate Goop, then why don't you do it? Since you probably have a better idea of what Goop's personality is like, rather than say Kyber, assuming that he's as new as you say.
Yes, but Kyber has metal. Like he's literally wearing metal, like armor. That's like leaderly.
I mean, so are
I'm-
you.
Okay, sure, but not like as ornamental.
I mean, he's just a power armor set. I'm okay.
Well, why don't we discuss this on the move?
I'm
I mean,
I,
moving the whole
I'm not
time?
gonna. I'm not gonna argue with you guys' group dynamics. You guys can choose as you wish.
Yes. We can.
All right. So you guys are gonna start moving.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
yes.
moving and talking the whole time. To be honest.
Oh, I just you found Shrike at the
I mean-
entrance to the area to where you were. So I don't know if you're moving or not. You moving?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess one thing we'd do before we head off as well is, since the others had deigned not to do so, I may as well introduce myself. My name's Theron, and I'll be guiding your party to the Underdark to solve the problem or attempt to solve the problem of the Demon Lords, he says as he introduces himself to Shrike.
Oh yeah, the entire reason we'd start talking about who this guy was.
This is our friend.
Shrike was there when all the demon lords showed up, so he can. You remember those, right, Shrike? Those like big evil dudes.
Shrike will make the sound of the Demogorgon scream.
Oh, that's
No, it's the first-
unsettling.
Ah, okay, forgot Kenku. Perfect imitation. Mm.
Yeah, that was the first one. It was big and spooky. We did not stay around.
Yeah, I can see why. Can you not do that again, please?
Ooh, do
Yes.
it again. Do it again.
Yes.
And Goop is very.
All right. So you guys get on the move. You're gonna be walking, hopefully following Theron. I don't know. You guys can actually be following Theron.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're on. He's navigator now.
All right. So he knows where he's going, and even though you're not really following any specific roads, Theron is navigating you seemingly in a direct path towards your end goal of being in being at the location you guys want to be at. Somebody roll me a d20. Let's see if we get an encounter.
Navigator.
8. Okay. So after traveling along, you're in the middle of this very lush field, very wavy of wheat sort of thing, and it's majestic and beautiful, and the sun is slowly starting to set into the west, and it's just a very calming place for one to be, but nothing really to bother you. It just seems like there are some small, like, you could tell as you're making your way, you could see where there had been ambushes in the past here or there, but the creatures that would have done these ambushes are smart enough to realize that you've got a guy in full on armor, and then he's got power armor walking around. It's a pretty scary sight to behold, and they packed up and decided not to attack you. But first day of travel, no issues whatsoever, and you can continue on the next day without any problems, unless you guys would like to do something on the overnight.
Nope, I got nothing.
Only thing I would make sure to do is to have my steed out.
Your steed.
Yeah, just a fine steed, and we'll make it a basic war horse for now.
Okay, so you'll be riding your war horse with your power armor on. Okay.
Poor horsey.
That horse is gonna hate you.
That's a war horse.
Power
Yeah,
armor obey.
war horses are strong as heck.
They have a really strong strength score. But no issues on the first day, and you guys continue to travel, following along with Theron. And second day of travel. Another D20 from somebody else.
I mean, I guess all I do is the leader.
As the leader. How many D20? Your leadership and inspiration, and the fact that Theron knows where he's going. The second day of travel, again, no issues. You're able to keep it a pretty standard pace as you make your way across these fields. It does seem like it's getting a little murky as you walk, more of a savanna type area, maybe translating into a little bit of a marsh, but it's still solid enough ground when you stop for the evening that you don't need to worry about sinking into it. Plus, I think Den also has the 100%.
All right.
Den also has the tiny hut that you can sleep in, I believe, right?
I sure do.
Great. Yes, 100% on that, Theron. Okay, so second day of travel is taken care of. You guys are making pretty good time, or you would assume pretty good time, and you don't really know. Theron's the only one who knows how far away you are from getting to the destination. So you're going to set off on the third day of travel. And it's a little bit marshy, a little bit more marshy on this third day of travel as you go. A little bit less. Kyber. Den, go ahead and roll me a d20. 13. All right. Goody. Goody. And then roll me a d10. All right, that works. All right, so you guys are walking along, and it's very marshy for some reason. And then you come across an area where there's a bunch of the trees aren't as alive as you expect them to be. It's more of a summertime sort of situation, but you guys are walking along, and then you come to an area where a bunch of trees have their all their leaves are on the ground. It's surprising for considering it's the middle of summer for all intents and purposes. Whisper, roll, and ahead of you see a statue. It's got a big broadsword in its hand. It is standing perfectly motionless.
I take out my wand of magic detection that we've had forever, and I just never use, and I will cast detect magic from it.
Okay. So you get within 30 feet of this?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Good. Yeah, it is magical. It is a very magical creature of sorts.
I step back while telling the group that.
While you give me a stealth roll while you're moving.
Oh, cool. I'm really good at those.
You are really good at those.
Disadvantage. Roll.
5. So while you're stepping forward, no issues. When you're stepping back, you hear a crunch of one of the trees that are in this area. You said dead trees. You stepped on one of the branches, just cracked it in half. And this creature, this statue, kind of raises up and looks towards you, and you see these beady red eyes emanating from this statue.
Well,
Oh,
Go ahead and roll initiative.
hey guys, it's magical.
oh no. Oh, the whole map is black for me.
Oh no. I'm just gonna turn off Dead Lighting. Because there's no reason to have it on. It's the middle of the day. There you go. That's all that.
Yes, solved it. So that means Theron, Shrike, and Goop gain the +3 to initiative.
Okay. So Theron roll a.
I rolled a 9. I've updated
love
it
that.
as well.
Oh, you're already updated. Okay.
Oh,
Pretty picture.
ooh.
Pretty picture.
All right. So, did it go into the
Monty, you
lobby?
got a 9, and Shrike. He was in there.
I rolled a 20, but it's only in the D&D Beyond chat log.
Did you have the tokens?
I saw that. No, it for some reason last week too, trying to roll initiative, it wouldn't publish it. I don't know.
So it's in a place where you can see it. So can I use it?
Yeah, just add yourself manually.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
updated the tracker and then change it.
Thank you. Oh wait, no, I think you have to add my turn, then I can change it.
Oh, there we go. How do I add him?
Right click is
Right
token.
click and click add turn.
Add cap. Add turn. What? Add turn. There we go. Derp. And a 20.
Yes. Ooh,
Oops, that's not right.
that was me.
There we go. All right, everything's in there. We'll do a descending. All right, Shrike. You see this now found creature is the tracker's not working.
I know, I'm already on it.
Thanks, sir. All right, you see the this creature in front of you. What would you like to do?
Is it moving? Is it doing anything?
Well, you can see that its eyes are red as it turned towards you. It's got this giant broadsword in its right hand, and it just kind of turns and looks towards you guys. But it hasn't made any aggressive movements at this time.
And Shrike will step over here
Uh-huh.
and he will observe.
You'll observe. Okay.
You kidnap
And
ponies?
yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Any
Welcome.
held actions or dodge or anything?
no, don't need to do either of those.
All right. So we're
Where's
observing.
Intern button? Did it go away?
We have to restart it, but
Oh, okay,
that's
cool.
the issue we're running into. Goop, you're up.
Well, Goop doesn't ask questions, so he's going to make his way up here. And I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Goop, attack. Okay, both of those hits.
And
So
then
that's 30
I-
damage.
and then I'll spend a key point to flurry of blows and attack him twice with unarmed strikes.
Okay. Both of those hit for another 18.
And that will be it.
That's it. All right. And turn. Kyber, what's up? What would you like to do?
He's BRB. Could I
He's
go
BRB.
instead? Since we both rolled
Yeah,
20 anyways.
Yeah, you go ahead and we'll move you up. Go ahead. All right.
Um,
Dennis Maximus, second mate of the Spelljamming Yacht Club. It's your turn.
Yes, I am going to attempt to cast Fairy Fire on just it.
Just it.
Yeah, I want to hit it. I don't want to hit. Surprisingly, I know.
It fails. It is fairy fire.
Lovely.
Oh,
And that's my turn. I'm just going to chill.
cool. You don't need that on there anymore because you cast it. Okay. I know it's marked. Okay, that's your turn. Kyber back. Yep, Kyber, you're up. What would you like to do?
Sorry, just a little. We are going to cast. But I forgot. I have third level things now. Oh God, I have counter spell. Oh boy.
Indeed. See, 2 attacks.
Yeah,
Or
2
whatever
attacks.
you do.
Deciding if I want to
Sure.
cast something. Let's go with a simple searing smite.
Okay. So bonus action, Searing Smite.
Yeah, bonus action, searing smite. You will see Kyber will run his hand across the haft of his glaive, and the head of it will start to glow blinding, searing white as he will move up to this thing. Wait, I'm dumb.
Okay. Well, it's too late now.
It is too late. I'm big stupid.
It's all right.
All right, yeah. First, I have to do it. God dang it! I screwed up. I made a mistake.
Oh, well.
Dang it. Oh yeah, no, it's not rolling to D&D Beyond. That's
So
rolling the sheet.
you're going to attack it?
Yeah, I'm attacking it. Forgot I have to roll for my sheet. If I wanted to read and roll 20. My strength is 26 now. So
See that attack.
okay, yeah, I'm slow. All right, with advantage because
Because,
very
yeah,
fired.
you're firing. Yeah. Miss.
Oh wow.
And second attack.
Okay.
Miss. And you use your bonus action to cast a spell, so you can't use your butt end.
Huh. Well, you look at that. Roll 20 decided my mistake would be forgiven.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Kyber?
No, we're good for now.
All right. It's on to this thing's turn. You didn't really do anything to it, but Goop sure did. And it wasn't very happy about that. So it's going to take 2 attacks at Goop because that makes sense. So it's going to do a slam attack first. I didn't mean to roll that advantage. We'll use the 27. I'm pretty sure that hits Goop for 21 bludgeoning. And then it's going to use a sword attack at you next. 17 to hit. I think that misses you, right?
That does miss.
17 misses. Okay. And maybe we'll do that next turn. But that's all it can do. Theron, what would you like to do?
All right. Yeah, Theron's going to actually he's just gonna shift over to here. He'll draw his rapier, and he'll stab towards it twice as he fires out two blasts of Ray of Frost.
Okay. The second one hits for 9 cold.
All right.
It is fairy fired. Does that matter?
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it does
Yeah, I
have
forgot about
advantage.
that.
So the first
Okay.
one does hit with a 21.
Well, second one will be a 24 or higher. So
So we'll do 12. And did you want to roll for another to see if you can crit fish?
yeah, why not? Nope. Cool.
Okay, so 4, 8, so 12, 16 damage. Got it. I'm still in moving. All right. You
And then
use some damage to him.
minus 10 feet speed.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
it.
You got it. All right, Sir Anton Montague, 6th Earl of the Spelljamming Yacht Shop. What would you like to do?
Well, following the hunter's code, this creature has not used magic or ranged weaponry, so I must respond in kind. We'll run forward. We will use a bonus action to extend the tentacle whip, and then we will attack it twice at melee. So advantage because fairy fired, and
Yes.
1, 2.
Both hit.
1, and then we'll mark him on the hit. We'll mark him as our Slayer's Prey. So then it's, you said 1 hit.
Both hit.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say like what?
Both hit. You notice that the slashing damage does affect it, but the psychic damage has no impact.
To be expected. Sure.
So,
All right. That's it. I'm done then.
19 damage. Okay. Cool. All right. Top of the round. Strike. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Shrike will step to here.
Mm-hmm.
He will withdraw a pair of daggers from his bracers
Mm-hmm.
and will toss them.
All right, first one hits.
Plink.
9.
And the second one plinks away.
Yes, it does not hit.
Oh,
It hits the armor, but does not penetrate.
well, that's no fun. And then Shrike will step back to here and
But
Oh,
that was
okay.
with advantage.
Oh yeah, that wasn't with advantage. So the first one would hit. You go ahead and roll.
yeah. Let me just we'll pretend this is the roll for the second one.
All right, the second one hits and 7 piercing. Good.
Okay,
Thanks for
now we're
keeping
done.
me honest. Thank you, keep me honest, Denimus Maximus.
Look, I've cast Fairy Fire like 30 times. It's worked twice. Okay.
Goop, your turn. What would you like to
Out
do?
of it.
It worked. I'm getting it.
I am going to attack him the same way I have been.
All right, you have advantage. All right, both of those hit for 25.
And then I will spend another key point to punch him twice for a flurry of blows.
Okay. The first one hits for 8.
And that'll be it.
All right, Dan, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to step over to here for no reason really, and then I'm gonna. Ooh, actually, what I was gonna do, I'm not gonna do. So I'm dumb. Wait, no, I can go just feet over here because Goop got hit really hard. I'm gonna actually heal. You know, for once.
Heal.
I gotta find it though.
Yes, you have so many
Cure
healing
wounds.
potions.
No, not with that. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Goop. at
Goop,
third
you
level.
get healed 18 points.
And then I should have 5 more feet of movement to
Mhm.
get back to here, and that is my turn.
Great. Kyber, what would you like to do?
All right. I would like to drop the Searing Smite now that I realized my mistake,
Okay.
my almost mistake. Thank you, Roll20, for doing what you do, I guess.
All right, you have advantage on your attacks.
All right. And I'm not going to cast anything this time. He'll eat it. Ooh. For once, I can't be mad at Roll20 for screwing me on the dice roll.
Miss?
Okay, now I can be mad.
That does hit, so 9 damage.
And the smite goes off.
Yeah, no, angry enough that I'll drop a first level smite
Okay.
for that 2d8.
So 3 more damage. Radiant. Got it.
Wow, that's disappointing.
Okay. And you're going to use the butt end attack?
What about the searing smite? Because he cast it and it never hit. It should still be on his weapon.
It's a concentration spell, though, right?
he
Yeah,
get
I
hit?
said, that's why I said I would like to drop it at the.
He's not concentrating it
Oh,
anymore.
all right.
Yeah,
Sorry, I missed
because
that.
You wouldn't hit.
I realized my.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. We're on the level.
Yeah.
And the bonus action does hit.
We'll leave this one for now. So, God, 1 damage both times. This is difficult.
Anything else? You good?
Well, now we're good. This is disappointing.
Okay. All right. Let me just do some measurements here real fast. All right. It's going to. Still got Scott's movement back. It's gonna stay there, but I need to get a token thing out. 1 second.
Oh, I wonder what this could be.
I don't know. Let's do green. Let's use a cone. This one. All right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Swing this around. So maybe we can get all 4 of you. You're sitting in such a way that it's a pain.
Oh no.
But
Why you gotta do it to us?
I think we'll do it that way. We can get all 4 of you with that. So all 4 of you are getting hit with a poison breath. I need con saves. You're
Anton, you'll have a +3 from me.
and
Did you
Goop, right?
say poison?
I did say poison.
Ah. Well, you see, while aboard the spell-jamming vessel Yatja, me and Den prepared ourselves appropriately, and I am currently wearing a periapt of proof against poison.
You are. Mm-hmm.
All right. So who's getting hit by this breath?
You, myself, and Goop.
That's right.
All right,
Goop is
so-
resistant to poison, so
I also have advantage against being poisoned. Would that count when making the save?
it would.
And you have the +3 from me, Goop. Sorry, Dan, you're on your own.
It ends the.
So
It
Den
wouldn't
fails.
matter. Yeah.
Goop fails.
He says I have a +2, right?
Oh, you have +3. So you pass.
I'm so
Pass.
dumb.
And then
Yeah, sorry.
Kyber, give me a save. You
15.
you fail. Why would you have advantage on that?
I wouldn't. I just didn't untoggle it.
No worries. All right, so you fail, Goop passes, and then fails. So if you fail, you take 45 poison damage. If you
Ooh.
pass, you take 22, and then because you're resistant, you take 11. I believe is that squared moment there. So
That's not enough, right?
for the thing, nope, you lose concentration on Fairy Fire.
Well, look, it helped while it lasted.
It did. It did. So you got his breath weapon off. It nothing else to do for its turn. Just make sure you mark the 45 damage Kyber, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, no, I was trying to hit my token. I'm hitting the cone instead.
Uh-huh. And Theron, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, Theron's gonna move up a bit then. So we'll kind of dash forward. As he moves forward with his rapier, he'll just like flick the end of it with his finger, and it'll just start sort of ringing out as he goes to try and stab it twice using that one.
First hit, second miss.
Cool. So let's have a look. The only one that doesn't get affected is one of the d8s. Sorry, yeah. So the 10 damage.
Mhm.
That's if it moves willingly, it'll take
Okay.
10 damage. Everything else it takes now.
Okay. So 26.
Yep.
Radiant
And then
thunder.
so it takes radiant because it's the crystal blade. It does a d8 radiant damage normally, and then
Yeah.
the thunder is for booming blade.
Right.
Yeah.
So 26.
Mhm.
And
And then I move 10 feet away.
you're not swashbuckler, right?
Nope.
That's going to take us reaction against you.
Oh no.
Let me see here. Normal. Swipe. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
29
Uh,
slashing.
That was a reaction.
Its reaction, yeah.
Okay, then I will also. I guess I can counter a reaction. To be sure.
Okay.
Double checking. Take that action. Oh wait, where is it? Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're thinking Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right, then. That's your turn. Sir Anton Montague, 6th level spell jamming yacht shot. Your parry apt proved quite useful.
Yes,
What
it
would you
did.
like to do?
Well, I look to the beast and down at Den lying next to me. Oh, I have a dilemma. Which the answer obviously is to you're dying.
I'm not unconscious. I'm still
You're st-
conscious.
Shush, shush, shush. It doesn't matter because the conclusion was the same either way. I am going to attack the golem twice more. This
Okay.
time, not with advantage.
Yeah. You can't interrupt the narrative inside the mind of the delusional character.
Boop, boop.
24 hits.
Bang.
24 hits.
Is it?
And
Boop.
10 damage. And favorite foe, so it's 15 total.
And player's brain.
So 16 total.
All
All right, good job.
That's everything. I'm done.
All right, Shrike, what would you like to do?
Shrike will step to there. Yes. Once again, his favorite toy.
Both of those miss.
Both of those miss. How depressing. Shrike will step back to here thinking poison goo breath sounds bad.
All right, Goop, your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit him again. I'm gonna keep give him the business.
Give him the business.
I was
Yeah,
not
20
mean to be advantage, but
That's fine. 22 hits and the 20 hits for 20 total damage. And with that, Goop brings low this great statue as the life of the red eyes slowly blinks out and the pieces of it collapse to the ground in a heap of metal. And that's the combat round. All right. I'm going to clear the tracker. I'll move you guys back to the start. All right. And you can complete your third day of travel without any issue.
So that's a
now
long
night.
rest.
Yeah, you get long rest and you can recover your HP and whatever. Anything you'd like to do the night during the third night?
As we're resting, I'll actually approach Sir Anton and say, so the Yapcha, what kind of spell jamming vessel is it?
It's a galleon.
A
A
galleon.
space galleon.
Mhm. I see.
Are
where
you
roughly did you
familiar
operate?
with the spell jamming vessels?
As a matter of fact, I am. I was part of a crew of a much smaller vessel than a galleon called the Icarus, but we crash landed here. So while we're trying to sort of get repairs underway and sourcing materials and parts for a spelljammer on a planet like this one, I'm sure you can imagine it's no easy feat. But so here we are. But where did you what area of wild space do you operate?
The Yatja roams the astral sea, and oftentimes many more places. We are a roving band, a war band, seeking dangerous and challenging prey throughout the multiverse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd love to hear some stories of your conquest sometime.
Absolutely, I would love for nothing more.
See. All right. Well, I'm sure he would regale you with many a story leading up to when you go to sleep in the evening. Unless you have a specific one right off the top of your head you'd like to go through right now. Sorry, I'm telling what to do. 6th Earl with the Spelljammer Yacha.
Well, let me tell you about the one time the Yatja encountered a group of mind flayers. Are you familiar with mind flayers?
I am indeed.
You see, that is partly why I had chosen the Underdark as a hunting ground. We found ourselves to be in quite a position fighting against a group of mind flayers that had amassed a fleet of star-faring vessels on a quest to conquer the galaxy and assimilate its life. We managed to hunt down its leader, and they had built a Illithich on a space station and used as a base to launch attacks against nearby vessels. So me and Wooly Rupert infiltrated the station, found our way to the Illithich's lair, and while I am sad to say the kill was not mine, I got to witness Rupert in all his glory as he flew through the air and attacked its eyes until it was slain.
Hmm. Impressive tale. So just you and Rupert then? Must be a
Well,
mighty.
no, there were others among the Yacha who were involved in other skirmishes. The ground forces occupying the mind flayers as we made our way through with subterfuge.
Aha! I understand. I understand. Yeah, and I'm no stranger to skirting the edges, skirting the edges myself. But it seems like a pretty impressive tale.
Aye, it was one of our finer moments.
Well, hopefully we won't encounter any more mind flayers, but hopefully there'll also be many more fine moments to come.
All right. So you guys are able to continue on you get your long rest, and it's the 4th day of travel. Okay. Who rolled? Dan rolled last time. Let's make Shrike roll it. Roll me a d20, Shrike.
No.
Roll me a d10, Shrike.
Be like a D6, D12, D4, or D2.
No. I'm just gonna take you back to that map. You guys have to update your HP when you get there. Just
Okay. Okay.
I gotta switch the combats. It's the same arena. Go. You didn't hear me say what I just said. Don't worry about that. So you're traveling along, and what? What?
There's what?
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 Just
What?
What?
I don't know what. So you guys are traveling along, and you feel the ground beneath you begin to rumble. It's quite curious. You know, this area isn't known to have any kind of tectonic plates or anything of that nature. And right in front of you, this creature emerges from the ground. I didn't pull you the map yet, but I guess you got put here anyway. So this creature pops out of the ground and looks down at you. Saliva dropping from its angry open maw. Go ahead and roll me some initiatives, guys, because we're gonna fight a purple worm. Does it get the +3, Kyber? No, Kyber's not here. You probably didn't
oh,
want to take
I got the
plus.
+3. I don't think it mattered though. It looks like
I
I'm.
don't think it matter. Let's see here. Roll
How many tiles from him is it?
to 10. Or what?
Um,
You're all within the. You all get the +3. So
Why did I not show up on the thing?
Yeah,
GM, your
it
token?
doesn't
I-
matter. We're exactly in the order we need.
There we go.
Oh.
I got it. There. Now I go twice.
Yeah. How do I remove somebody from the tracker?
Well, you tell them to be patient and not re-roll.
Thank you. Cool. Kyber isn't here. Let me get to his token and do it. Kyber.
It's actually an 8 because of the aura.
So add him. He got a 23. Oh wait, he's on there already.
Yeah, I did it for you.
Sorry, I didn't see you do that. So 8. So everyone's in the tracker. Okay, great. We can start it. Serenton Montague, 6 of the spell Yacha. You see this creature burrow out of the ground in front of you. It is a massive purple beast.
Yes. We are going to mark it as our Slayer's Prey as bonus action. And then we will attack it twice with the whip. Bop, bop.
Both of those do hit.
So then Psychic Favored Foe applied on hit. And then there's the Slayer's Prey.
10, 20, 30, 47.
47. And then I'm done.
Solid hits there. All right. Goop.
You will attack it. He's going to move forward.
You don't need to attack it. You can
I'm going to attack it.
All right, sorry.
And I will, if that hits, I'll stunning strike it.
That does hit.
Nat 20 on the stunning strike save, please.
It's a 30 save.
The 30 does save.
So 14 damage. Got it.
I'll hit it again
All right.
with no stunning strike.
Okay.
And then I will spend another key point just to flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. Both those hit for another 19.
And that'll be it.
That's wrecking this thing. Theron.
All right. Theron's going to move up a bit. He'll move to here. As he does, you see like embers start coming off of his feet.
Okay.
And I will cast as a bonus action. Ashard on stride. So my speed increases by 20 feet. My movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and any creature that I move adjacent to takes a d6 fire damage as I leave behind a trail of flames in my wake. As I get up to it, I'm going to go ahead and stab it with Booming Blade.
All right. $22 does hit, so that's
Yep. So everything but the
Everything but
12.
the 12.
So,
So
8, 9, 10, 11,
13.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Wait, why not the
oh,
12?
15 right now. If he
So
moves,
that 12 is just if it moves.
booming
for
blade.
Booming blade.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But everything else, so yeah, 15, and then
Okay.
yeah, I'll move back, but it'll also take the d6 fire damage from a shard of
Yeah,
one stride.
I marked it. Okay.
Well, I haven't rolled it yet, so no,
You rolled
sorry,
it when you
5.
rolled
cast
the
it.
5.
Yeah.
The roll the wing
Sorry,
cast it.
yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's everything.
Oh wait, you moved how far away? Oh, you don't provoke. Never mind.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, I can move another 20 feet.
Right,
I'll
it's your
move another
turn.
10.
Okay. Let's see. Strike will 1, 2, 3. Strike will move to there, and we will strike twice.
Both
Miss.
Both miss, yeah.
And we will do a flurry of blows.
Good plan.
And
Both those hit.
hey, look at that. Big bad 19 damage. And then that will be the end of his turn.
All right, it's turn.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What do we want to do? Who hurt me the most?
Do the things.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so it's gonna take 2 attacks. There's multiple targets that we can reach right now. Let's just roll a d4 and see what happens. All right, it's gonna do a bite attack on Goop. 32 to hit Goop. Okay. 21 piercing. I need a dexterity saving throw. You save, so you don't get swallowed. That's good. And then let's see. All right. We'll do a sting attack against Shrike.
Disadvantage, please.
Oh, right. I'll just roll it again. 18.
18 hits.
All right. Let's use the top numbers. It's 22 piercing and 45 poison. Make a con save.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I do not.
Fail. Okay. So you take all
56.
67.
67.
Using the top.
One. Yeah. Okay.
So 67 damage to Shrike with that attack. And that's its turn. Kyber, are you back?
On my token not update.
Is not back. So we will skip him because he's not here. Dan, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Sorry, Denimus Maximus, second mate of the Spelljaming Vessel Yacht Club. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I was going to do something, but instead I'm going to do something different. Because last turn I managed to, actually get my Fairy Fire to land. So surely my Guiding Bolt that I cast will land, right? So I'm going to, at 5th level, cast Guiding Bolt on the worm.
Oh, advantage. You said it was fairy fired. Oh no, that was the last
No,
combat.
that was a whole other counter. Yeah.
That's a really good damage, but it's not a high enough number to hit it.
Yeah. Nope. No, I figured that because, plus 12 to hit, rolling a 15 is great. That's normal. Yeah, that's what happens every time I cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's my turn.
Oh, did you want to move? I'm sorry. You standing there.
Maybe like right there.
Cool. Sir Anton Montague, 6th Earl.
Yes.
of
Okay. Bonus action.
No. Your name is that, and you put it like that. So I'm going to call you
Characters in the game have
specifically with Den too.
Zephyr Strike as a bonus action, so we have advantage on our first attack. I don't provoke op attacks when I move. Yuck. And then
You don't want to stand next to me, otherwise you'll get burned by fire.
Yeah, I would imagine I would stop and go, "Whoa, fire bed!" So we'll run here, and we're gonna attack it with advantage for the first attack, and then all the dice if it hits. So let's see. Ran away. Musket number 1. It's always so close.
That's so weird. You're using ranged attack on something that hasn't used ranged weapons yet?
It did attack at range, sir. It did a breath attack.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
I was 20 feet away, and I've definitely seen it attack at great range.
Fair enough.
So, kabam.
Bam. First.
All right, so there's favored foe.
24.
There's Slayer's Prey. We're gonna Astral Spark it too because we
30
can.
damage.
And then there's the D8 from Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm. All right, good hit.
All right, that is a good hit. Second attack is just a straight roll. 15 misses.
15 misses. Yeah,
I'm finished.
you're finished. All right, Goop, you're up.
Goop is going to attack like he does.
You hit well. That's 23 damage.
And then I will action surge to do it again.
I'm sorry.
All right.
It has 1 less HP. My Astral Spark is 4 now, not 3.
Okay, I have taken care of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
Second hits for another 8.
And then I will spend another key point to Flurry of Blows to then punch it twice.
Punch it twice. Got it. Both those hit for another 15.
And
You want to try and stunning strike it all?
no, I won't.
Okay. Fair
That'll
enough.
be it.
Fair enough. All right, Theron, you're up again.
All right, so Theron kind of wheels around. He comes sliding back in. He's going to go ahead and attack. Actually, playing as I get a weird interaction with extra attack that I can replace one of my attacks with a cantrip. So I'll attack him normally,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yes.
attack with Booming Blade, and then I'll move out again, and the damage for Shotgun Stride is
So 3 more.
another 3. Yeah,
All right. Sounds good. End of turn.
that's it. Yeah,
Shrike will pass a death save.
You're unconscious?
Yes.
Oh, I have
I'm
no
surprised
idea.
my token didn't update, but yes, Shrike
Oh,
is
weird.
unconscious.
Let me mark you. I didn't realize. Okay, you're done. All right, it's turn. You've passed a death save. We've still got 2 things within range of it, so it's gonna do the bite attack this time on Kyber. Kyber, you're dodging because you weren't here for your turn, so it's an attack
Got
with
it.
advantage. 19 to hit Kyber. I think that misses you.
Misses. Yep.
Woo!
And you know what? We'll tail sting you as well. It's 27 hits you.
It does. Jesus.
Okay. I
Good
need a
thing you're
con save
dodging.
from you.
Con save.
Con
Boy.
save, please.
And what's the DC?
19.
It says it right there in chat.
Ooh, boy.
Right under that 51. That if you fail.
Oh yeah, it does. I don't like that at all.
I didn't either.
Nothing I can do about that. This is probably about to drop me.
So let's see that con save. Let's see what you got. That you save. You only
there it
take
is.
25.
Hey.
You take 24 piercing and 25 poison.
49 damage. Still too much.
49 from one attack. It's terrible. It's terrible. But that's the end of its turn. Kyber, what would you like to do?
All right. Bonus action. We're going to cast Blinding Smite.
Okay.
All right.
Lightning Smite. Got it.
Blinding Smite. I'll put the text in chat for purposes. display in DnD. No, forgot. I can't. Yeah, because D&D Beyond isn't working.
Right.
All right, so
Roll
okay,
it.
if I hit, and then it has to roll a DC. That's right. DC 17 con save.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
Yep. I'm on normal. Okay.
Okay. With that, the blinding smite hits, but it doesn't really matter because with that hit, you're able to
Woo!
bisect the mouth of this creature, and you're able to split it down its side, and it just kind of flops open like a very poorly wrapped burrito. It just kind of falls apart in front of you, and
Oh boy.
the innards just kind of slosh all over the ground.
I went through all that trouble of giving this purple worm an eyeball so that it can be blinded. God, you just go and kill it.
It's needed to die.
There you go. But you're able to, you get a cure wounds of 29 and do not die, Shrike.
For the
Hey.
record, if I had known Shrike was unconscious, I would have healed Shrike. But
Okay.
on my screen, he was still conscious.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it wasn't updating, and I was like, "What is going on
Yeah,
here?"
I
bad.
definitely wouldn't have Hail Mary the Guiding Bolt. I would have healed Shrike.
Nah.
For the record.
Fair enough. All right, cool. Back on to the movement. You are able to complete your 4th day of travel, and you can complete a long rest as you continue moving.
I like long rests.
You do? Why?
Yes.
They're boring.
Well, yes, but boring's okay sometimes.
I guess. Choose there, that right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you guys are able to take a long rest, and you're going to continue your 5th day of travel for the next day. Who hasn't rolled yet?
I
Oh.
haven't.
There we go.
You should roll.
Bing.
Guys love it. All right.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So Theron will call out that it's funny how he says that yeah, we'll have another fine hunt, and then purple worm straight out of nowhere.
Yes. While we have the worm's carcass, I would like to take a trophy, as this was a spectacular creature which I am very proud to have vanquished.
Roll me a d10.
Wow.
Roll another d10. Even better. All right. 1 second. I'm gonna make sure we have this available. And then
Determining what you get. That's great.
There is to be more vanquishing, perhaps.
probably a little bit more vanquishing. This will probably be the last combat of the upside. Downside, who knows? All right.
Oh boy.
Purple worm had 2 Umber Hulks. Oh,
Well, no.
Go for a
they
purple
weren't
worm.
quite dead yet.
Oh, no.
Okay, 2 Umber Hulks that weren't quite dead yet.
As you're walking along, you see this weird creature. It's got robes on. It's got wings, big, jaw, juggly little face on it. It's kind of ugly. It's got the upturned nose like that, little beady yellow eyes, jaggedy teeth, all up on it, and yeah, it's very very interesting to say the least. Oh my god, this is stuck. All right, it's very interested in you, but as it sees you approach, it kind of steps back a little bit.
Who goes there?
I go here.
Yes.
Where's Goop? Did we lose
Very.
Goop?
Are we missing Goop?
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
No, I mean like on the board too. He's not there.
Oh, well, that's what he gets for going away.
I don't know why Goop's not on the board.
He's on the board. Someone
Ah,
sitting
he
on
was
top of
hiding.
him.
Oh, Goop,
Yes,
you worried
I
me
know.
there.
Oh boy, I recognize that thing.
You need to pay me 5,000 gold to pass.
No,
This is my
No.
road.
no.
Treasurer,
We don't have that much money.
we don't.
Nope. Not after our expenses.
Ha 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 ha! Each day on the expense.
All right. Well, it's going to attack you because you're not going to pay it. So we'll just roll initiative.
Oh,
Sure. But I know what this thing is.
Why?
Give me money. Or else.
Yeah, it want money.
He wants his tolls.
this gotta pay the
Right.
troll
Why
toll.
is my name Kyber 1?
You did.
Mm.
You having trouble with
But
roll
it-
20 rolling? That's probably why. Names aren't the same.
Roll 20. What?
I'm still
This one's
AFK
more-
or still AFK? All right, I'll roll for him.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
10
Why is
feet,
it
10 feet for the bonus initiative, right? For the +3.
Yes, so it is Shrike, Goop, and you, Spartan.
Cool.
So that is Goops with the +3.
Yeah.
So,
And
all right,
why-
Sarah, you're up first.
Why do you say 4?
All right. So Theron will go ahead and draw his rapier, and he'll stab. Actually, he'll take a like a deep breath, and his sort of the gentle glow in his eyes will kind of flare up a little bit, and they'll be like sort of shining like bright white as he steps over to here and stabs twice at the creature with a single ray of frost. So stabs once.
Somewhere in Frosts, 17 misses.
Okay. Yeah, it's just going to be the one, because the first thing that I did was use my blade song
Okay. Using blade sign. Got it.
for all that random stuff.
All the random stuff. Got it. We started the tracker. We haven't started the tracker. We'll start the tracker. Okay. That's your turn. Sir Anton Montague, 6 throw the spell gem yacht shot. What would you like to do?
He hasn't done anything yet. So feet away. I guess we will move forward 30 feet, use a bonus action to extend the whip, and we will hold an action if it comes within melee range, or the range of my whip, I should say.
As you
Then-
do that, he looks at you and smiles.
Is that an effect? Something I have to pay attention
Nope.
to?
No,
Okay,
no.
well,
You see him approach and he seems to smile.
actually, instead of holding an action, I have a better idea.
Oh,
So we are not going to hold action. Instead, we are going to use our hunter ability and try to gain some information about this creature in front of me, because I've never encountered one of these before. So I learn if it's has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm. Resistances: cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't silvered. Immune to fire and poison. Immune to charm and poison.
Okay.
Those are the 3 things.
And then I'll shout out, you have to make sure to attack it with magics. That's it. That's all I'm
Okay.
going to say.
That's all you're gonna say.
'Cause he's not that smart.
Cool. All right. In turn, Shrike, what would you like to do?
I have to attack it with magic. However, Sir Anton does not appear to be attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I find very odd. Strike will step 2 here. Strike will step to there in his turn.
Okay, no dodging or anything.
Nope.
Okay. So it's smiling at Sir Anton Montague, 6 Spelljammer Yacha. What it's going to do, it's going to displace itself back 30 feet.
Oh. Oh.
And then it's going to cast a spell at Sir Anton Montague, 6
You son of a wait,
Spelljammer Yacha.
wait, no. How far is it?
How far is what?
Further than 30 feet.
God, son of a you absolute.
It's almost as if I know what I'm doing as a DM. I know it's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need Wisdom saving throw from Sir Anton Montague, 6th Earl of the Spelljammer Yacha.
Yeah, just too far from
Uh,
from me, but not
right?
from Darren.
I think it's wisdom. It's not wisdom. I think it's wisdom.
You're not too far from Darren.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
oh,
Wisdom saving throw. You're
Darren-
gonna counterspell it. You're gonna have
Counter.
to roll.
Okay. Intelligence.
Mhm.
Doo-doo. Nope.
Oh,
No
savage.
counter it.
That's a shame.
oh.
I need a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw. Sir Anton Montague, 6th Earl of the Spelljammer Yacha.
Yes. But it is. Oh. Supernatural defense. I get a D6. So wisdom save.
Yes,
17 plus D6. Do I need to roll it?
you do.
No. Oh no. Shit.
You fail. The DC 19.
Of course. Anything.
You
but
are
the-
dominated.
Okie dokie.
And he's just gonna say, kill. He wants you to kill Theron. So he's gonna point to him and then telepathically tell you, take care of this one for me.
Aye, Captain.
Good.
That's what
good.
you see him cast a spell, and that's literally the reply. He salutes. Aye, Captain.
All right, Sir Denimus Maximus, second mate of the Spelljammer Yacht Club.
Seeing that Sir Anton is not of sound mind and body, I will run up to him and cast Greater Restoration on him to try and remove the charm. Because I have Greater Restorations from my beads.
You do.
Ooh, that's a
It
bonus
It
action.
takes care of the issue.
Hooray!
For a moment,
That's a-
Sir Anton's like looking deviously towards Theron, and then it completely goes away.
Come to your senses, brother. He's not the enemy.
Kind of blinking a bit. Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Strange.
I guess I'll use the other 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
That's Den's turn.
Kyber, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I finally will get to use my channel divinity. I'm gonna use my channel divinity. I just depending on which one I want to use. Do I want to abjure the thing, or do we want advantage on mental saves?
You decide.
Gonna do your thing.
All right. Well, using the free channel from my my amulet,
Mm-hmm.
I will go. No, I'm still on the ruler. I will. Trying to see if I can cover the most people.
All right.
When the turn comes around, we'll go here for now.
Okay.
And then I will use channel divinity to abjure the extra planar.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this. I
Thank you.
can't get this. Well, it has to make a wisdom. Wait. God dang it! No. Never mind. That has to be within 30 feet of me for that. So
It's too
I
far away.
won't- Yep, just too far away because I can't get close enough. Yeah, I can't get close enough no matter what.
Okay.
So I will instead use my channel divinity to Watcher's Will. So myself. Oh
So-
no, I don't have. Oh, I'm automatically included. So I will
Yeah.
choose Sir Anton, Den, and Theron. We all will have Watcher's Will, and we now have for the next minute. We have an advantage on all mental saves.
So intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, you all have advantage on those.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Then as a bonus, and then for my bonus action, we'll do cool armor things.
Okay.
You will see him lift up his right arm, twist the gauntlet some, and there will be a growing hum. And as he points it at the creature, a bright white beam of energy will go flying out. One charge to fire the arm-mounted laser, which
Okay.
is a d20 plus 8. So let me roll the d20.
Okay.
Hey,
That hits, yeah, for sure.
natural 20. So this instead will deal 4d6. Yeah, 4d6 radiant damage.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Oh no.
You have advantage because of your thing, so
Yep. So okay, moving myself up.
you'll probably pass this. I mean, yeah, we're good shot at
Probably.
passing.
Hey.
You pass it, so you do hit. So that's what 4d6.
Yep.
Damage.
4d6 radiant damage.
Okay. 18 damage. All right.
Hey.
Good job.
All right, and that is 20 charges left in the current power cell.
Okay. Great. Just make sure you're tracking that.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Kyber. Goop, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Goop will make his way towards it,
Mhm.
and then he will dash as a bonus action
Okay.
to get right up in his face.
Okay.
And Goop he will attack him.
Do Goop
Wait.
things.
Yes, he will hit him.
Both those hit.
And then I will action surge to
Okay.
hit him again.
16, that hits. That misses.
And that will be it.
Okay. Turn. Theron.
All right. So Theron kind of braces a bit and then just comes charging down. As he does, the path behind him just sort of explodes into flame
Mhm.
as I use a shard along stride again. And so I'll get to here. And then for my action, I'll go ahead and I'll attack him once with the rapier. And then I'll attack him with Booming Blade. All right. So just the first one.
hits. Yeah. 9 damage. Okay. And
Well,
anything
no, I
else?
mean it'd be all of that damage. It'd be 9 plus 6 plus 1. Well, 9 plus 7, so it'd be 16.
Yeah, okay, because it's sneak attack. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got more of 7 more. Okay. Got it.
And that'll be it.
That'll be it. All right. Starting to Montague, 6 spell Yacha. What would you like to do?
Well, now you see he's used magic. So we'll use a bonus action to put away the tentacle whip. And then we will their object interaction to get out Yinu musket +2 and fire twice.
Mm-hmm. First one hits.
Okay. No Slayer's Prey because I already used the bonus, but when I hit it, I will mark it as favored foe.
So it's 16. All right.
Great. I am finished.
We're finished. Shrike, what would you like to do?
Shrike will move here.
It's incredibly cruel thing to do.
All right. No, here. And then he will start tossing daggers, which I believe I'll need to make a will save. Yes.
For what?
The instinctive charm.
What? That was his reaction. He already used his reaction, so
Okay.
hasn't had a turn yet. So
Works for me.
both those hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
It's his turn now. Do I want to be cruel or not? It's up to you guys. Should I be cruel or not?
You should do whatever you want to do.
Funny.
I'll leave it in your hands. You want me to be cruel or you want me to not?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let the face decide.
You want me to be cruel. Okay. Actually,
Wait, I'm right next to it. I don't want this.
all right. This is innate spellcasting, so you guys shouldn't have been able to counterspell last time. So we're just going to go with it this time. Let me make sure you're in range. You're in range. Den, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
No!
But I have an advantage on those, right?
You do.
Yes, because of
You
the
do.
thingy.
But I don't think it's gonna matter. So I have a +0 to intelligence.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Then you save. You save.
It was
Thank
meant to be.
Thank goodness you saved, because that's like a death deal for you. Good. I feel better now.
With that +0 to
Think
the
of the
roll.
content. You would have just ended my whole character.
Denimus Maximus, second mate to the Spelljamming Yacht Club.
I mean, I had plans. Suppose I still have plans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he did that to me, that means he's within 60 feet of me, right? All right, I'm gonna do my plans, and by plans I mean I'm gonna use Ray of Sickness at it
Ray of Sickness, got it.
and miss.
And miss.
I gotta stop using offensive spells. You know, it just never works.
That's true. That's
And
true.
then I'm gonna back up out of his 60 feet of range.
Sounds
And
good.
then end my turn.
Kyber, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Kyber, you here?
Should probably start with unmuting his mic.
Kyber, you're muted.
Yeah. So, I thought I wasn't muted the entire time because I was reminding Den about my aura. All right. Still a bit too far for me to reach. $30 gets me here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. So I have 2 people in aura. And then action. He is
Yeah.
15. He's 15 feet from me, I think.
It's 10
right?
feet.
Oh, then I can hit him. That's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, I will use my bonus action to trigger another fun armor thing.
Okay.
He'll slap something on like over it. He'll slap a part of the armor over his chest, and you'll see this shimmering field of force go over him. One more charge for 2d6 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So here's 2d6.
So you got
So
7.
11 temp.
11. Right.
Yes.
Gotcha,
11 temp,
gotcha.
30 hit points. That'll put me at 103.
Yeah. All right.
Great. And then action. Yes, we'll swing twice since they can.
Sounds good.
I don't have advantage. Let me make sure it's toggled normally. All right, 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2.
First one hits.
So 11 slashing.
Okay.
I didn't say I was gonna smite on the first one, so I can't, and I can't do my bonus action. So we're it for now.
Okay. Goop, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to just attack it. I'm just gonna mess him up again.
Okay. Hit and miss.
Then I will spend a key point to flurry of blows to attack him twice.
All right. Hit and miss.
And that'll be it.
All right. Sounds good. Theron.
All right, so Theron readies up and just starts stabbing forward with a flurry of slashes with his rapier. So the first one will just be normal rapier attack. Second one will be booming blade, and then he'll
Both
do another
miss.
booming blade. All right, so the third one.
2 hits.
So it's the 14 that's
Yeah.
for later. Yeah. So 15.
Well, you get to sneak on that too. So 17.
Sorry,
You get
why
to
wouldn't
sneak-
I get sneak?
You get to sneak on the third
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
So
not
it's
15, it's 17. You get the radiant plus 5. That's 11 plus 4. What's the piercing? Plus 2 is 17. So
Mine's showing a bit differently.
23 hits. You get 4 piercing plus 1 radiant plus 2 thunder plus 5. Oh, that's sneak attack down below. Okay, then it's
Yeah.
15. Okay, okay. Never mind. That's all good. We're good. We're good. We're looking at the wrong numbers. Or I was looking at the
I
wrong
was like,
numbers.
well, where's the 2?
Anything else?
No, that's the action bonus action.
Reroll the fire damage.
It's doesn't take fire damage, does it?
Oh, you have to move away from it.
Well, just not just that, but it doesn't. I mean, it's immune to fire, right?
Oh, it is immune to fire. That's true.
The good old fiend.
Roll that D6 of damage it's not going to take, Spartan. Come on.
Absolutely. Hey, you could run next to one of your friends. I mean, anything can happen. We'll worry about that later. Try and tell Montague
Okay,
to throw the spell cherry on top.
I'll move to there. There you go.
Okay, so this may be a shocker. We're going to Player's Prey and add that to the mix, and then we're gonna shoot it twice.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right, so 1, 2.
Miss.
Do what we do.
Both miss. Got
That's
it.
it.
Strike.
Strike will step 2 there. And yeah, we'll just do that and that.
Nope.
And then burn a key point and that and that.
Nope.
Wow. Awesome.
All right, its turn. Well, it's gonna try. It's just one creature. I don't want to do one creature. Sure. Who do we want to do? Who's a good target for this? We'll do Goop and Strike because you're right in front of me. So Goop and Strike, I need a Wisdom saving throw, or take necrotic damage from Poison Mind.
Okay.
Be blinded until the start of its next turn.
Yep.
Oh,
Strike is blind and takes 26.
Wisdom.
And Goop,
What?
Goop passes.
Why
Oh
goo?
my gosh. Well, Strike, you're
Goop's
blind
wisdom is
and
18.
you take the 26 damage. It's
I
save or
believe
suck,
it.
I believe. So,
Yeah.
Goop is
has a-
incredibly wise.
He has a 16 intelligence, I think. Yeah.
you marked it with that. That's probably a smarter one to mark it with. I like using the sad emoji. But so 26 to strike, and you're blind, and it's multi-attack. You can use poison mine and then make 2 attacks. So let's see here. Who's a good target? Well, Strike is, unfortunately, because he's blind.
It
So
has advantage.
what?
Has
Oh,
disadvantage.
it's straight roll because of the cloak, right?
Yep.
So we'll use the disruptive attack on you. 17 misses you.
It does.
And then the whip, 24 hits you, though.
24 definitely hits.
So
Ooh,
that's
wow.
43 damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are you awake?
Go down.
No.
So Shrike's unconscious next to this creature
Yep.
and sleeping.
Down he goes.
Maximus, second mate of the Spelljammer Yacht Club. What would you like to do?
Well, now I can see Shrike unconscious, but I can also see that guy's kind of messed up. And I think it's kind of messed up that he blinded Shrike and then knocked him out. So I'm going to get 5 feet closer, so I'm within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast blindness on it.
Blindness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sure.
try at least, for the meme.
It's blind.
Oh, wow.
It's a good
I
meme.
was gonna cast Blinding Smite, but go off.
So hopefully we can repeat what it did to Shrike, and hopefully it doesn't survive until my next turn. And that's my turn.
That is your turn. Okay. It is blind, Kyber. What would you like to do?
Well, okay. Bonus action. I will use my racial cast of Branding Smite.
Okay.
Let me read what the spell does, just to make sure I know how much damage. It's gonna be an extra 2d6 if I hit. It's gonna be an extra 2d6 if I hit, and I have advantage because it's blind.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Alright,
You need
20.
to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw because it doesn't say he has to see it.
He's immune to that, isn't he?
Who?
Yeah.
Kyber saved last time.
Yeah.
Mute.
Oh, yeah. Successful save.
Yeah, I already saved for it. Never mind. Then I guess I wouldn't use it against you. So 24 hits with 17 slashing.
All right. Let me do the 2d6 radiant from the Branding Smite. 6 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
He can't become invisible. He's shedding light in a 5-foot radius, dim light in a 5-foot radius, and then we'll also throw a 2nd level smite on there.
Sure. So the 2d8, 3d8, 48.
48.
48.
Mhm.
48.
Mhm.
20
Ooh.
damage. Good. It's a good hit.
And second attack. Man, my weapon's just been glowing with all kinds of energy.
That's a hit too.
And then we'll drop another. We'll drop a 3rd level
Okay.
for 5d8.
And with that hit, you are able to slay this creature.
Woo!
Sloughs over to its side. This one, you're able to decapitate its big jowly head that falls to the ground. Quite dead.
And back to the depths with you.
And roll me a D100 since you got the killing blow.
All right.
You guys used to be scared of the D100. Now you're gonna love it when I ask you to do that.
I heal Shrike, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. I have 26 health. Okay. My button.
Nothing too great. You get a ring. It's a shiny ring out of this thing. It's a shiny ring. It's got a green sort of bird, like a hummingbird on it with 3 green little little
Yeah,
dots
well-
on it. It's a green, like tiny, tiny hummingbird on it. It looks really neat. It's really pretty.
Yeah, I'll toss it over to our resident rabbit.
And you identify it as a ring of evasion.
Pretty
Hmm.
good.
That is pretty good.
It's really good.
Super
Yes.
good if you have attunement slots open.
Small problem there, but you know, it's a good problem to have. I would argue, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
That's
leave
right.
it open for anyone who wants to take it, but 'cause I'm full up right now and happy with what I've got.
back up to the start. But you're able to finish your 5th day of travel and take a long rest. Strike, shrugging off the effects of going unconscious 2 days in a row.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. All right.
Lots of flesh, but yes.
Flesh wound or two. Anything you'd like to do in the night before you take your long rest? No? Yes? No?
Want to
I
rest
don't-
during my rest.
You wanna
Yes.
rest during rest. Fair enough.
I think, yeah, I'm good. I should be good.
Cool. All right. You guys wake up and you can start.
Should we
going-
revisit the election for our new leader? It's been a few days. Has
I
anyone
still
come up with
say
any idea?
Rupert is the correct choice.
I don't know if Rupert has the expertise to lead us in the Underdark. He
I,
wasn't there last time.
I can't talk to Rupert.
I
You don't
was, I
Speak
mean,
hamster?
No.
Oh,
Goop barely speaks common.
hmm I mean, I'm fine with being, I guess, elected figurehead of the group.
I could be leader.
Goop, you're second. You can't be leader and second.
Well, then I would make someone else second, like you did.
I didn't make you second.
No, you made him.
K-Fire?
No,
Theron.
that guy.
Kyber? I'm electing Kyber as my nomination. I vote for Kyber.
We're electing Kyber. I also vote for Kyber.
Do we have any other votes? Or is everyone abstaining?
Who else, are you? Anyone? Is anyone else going to bother to vote?
Kyber, I believe, now votes for himself, so we simply need one more vote to solidify.
All right.
can Woolly Rupert vote for himself?
Wait, we can vote for ourselves?
Yeah, of course.
I vote for Goop. That is me. I am Goop.
Okay. You
Ah.
guys want to?
Now Woolly Rupert is the front runner, as he and I vote for him.
Who?
That's 2 votes for me and then 2 votes for Rupert.
It would have been had Goop not rescinded his vote and voted for himself.
He didn't
No,
I
vote
voted-
for
I
me.
voted for Kyber. I'm lost.
Don't worry about it, Goop. You're fine.
Goop,
Okay.
I thought you wanted to vote for yourself.
Why would I vote for me?
You'd be first.
But I'm second.
Every day. Every day.
I miss the chaos. That's for sure.
Recap. So that's 2 for Rupert, 3 for me.
How many is 3?
Well, Rupert can't speak common.
Is that
Okay.
Woolly Rupert in the background there?
A little bigger than a miniature giant space hamster.
Maybe. I don't know.
Actually, a deadly predator of the miniature.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm fine with being the leader, figurehead, whatever position you guys want it to be.
All right. With that, you're able to complete your long rest and go into your 6th day of travel. And And this day is pretty uneventful. You get into a more hilly section. You're in the you're making your way across the moorlands, and you come across a cave that Theron is able to lead you into. And when you get into the cave, you notice there's 6 guards sitting there, all with Zentarum insignias on them. As this appears to be your entry point back into the Underdark. And I think we're going to stop there tonight, folks. As the party, they spent a good portion of their time trying to get out of the Underdark, and now they're going right back in. Very kind of them to take care of the issue of these demon lords. Well, hopefully you'll come back next week and see what happens when they go back into the Underdark. If you want to get involved in the community, please check the Discord. The link's somewhere around here. And until I hope you have a great night, and I hope you come back next week to see what happens. Good night.